Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Zmore, the dad in DPS, and today we're back at the Rusty Pick doing another episode of Script My Pants. But today we have a little twist. Murgs is having a discount sale on Scrip, and as a result, we're going to get it cheaper. So we're going to get more weapons for our Scrip. Either way, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Alright, Murgs, you don't like me, I don't like you. But it's a sale, so, you know, at least let me get something good. Now, you're seeing that we are getting it for 75 Scrip instead of 100. And that presents the problem of, I don't know if that's going to even out properly. So what we'll do is we'll get to as close to 2,000 Scrip as we can. So we should be at 3694 ideally, but we'll see what we get. And we'll start off with ranged weapons. So first off, we are getting an Assassin Salvage Assaultron head with critical damage, and yeah, this is absolute crap. Absolute utter crap. I hate it, everything about it. Next up, this seems to be the Assassin server. Assassins with hit chance and reload speed on a laser pistol. If it wasn't for that Assassins, this would probably be a decent weapon, but no, Assassins is bad. We get Assassins again, I might swap server. Okay, Junkie's Fat Man with bash damage, and invisibility. I don't know how well invisibility is going to work when you launch a mini nuke at someone's face. That is definitely not what you want to get. Definitely not what you want to get. Junkie's, while is a decent damaging effect, very annoying to pull off, so not the best one to get either. Bloodied Submachine Gun with weapon speed and invisibility. This one's actually decent. This is as decent. It's not quite a god roll for this type of weapon, but with Elder's Mark, that kind of makes this weapon slightly obsolete. But this is something that you could, but pretty much I'll put it in the giveaway pile, to be honest. So if anybody is interested in this, yeah, definitely leave it down there in the comments and go head over to the Discord, because we do have a giveaway pile of stuff that we can give out during streams if people are interested. But yeah, that's a decent little weapon. Certainly something to help someone get started in a bloody build, but, you know, not bad at all, not bad at all. Vampire's Pipe Pistol with replenish action points with each kill, and that's bonus charge. Well, critical charge rather. This one's actually not bad as well. The Pipe Pistol can be made automatic, so that does make vampires viable on it. The replenish action points with each kill means that you can spam it. It's not like a you know, boss killing weapon, but it's definitely a daily driver, something you can use to just casually move about the game and kill things. So it is a decent little weapon. Not bad at all. You know, people might disagree. People shit on the pipe weapons all the time, but I don't. I think they're actually decent. This is an absolutely trash fixer. That's got stalkers on there. You've got damage while aiming and 1 perception. I don't know many people who you actually use fixers manual aim. You know, and Stalkers just makes it crap. So everything about that is 100% a Scrip weapon. Medic's short ultrasight laser pistol with hit chance and critical charge. Medic's is not the best, but, you know, in terms of how Medic's works, this is technically a weapon that will help get those Medic's effects off. They really need to buff that or do something about it and make it like a heal over time rather than just like an instant heal effect, because it would potentially be viable and usable in that, because you could use Medics, then swap to your main weapon, use Medics, swap to your main weapon. But yeah, they need to rehaul that weapon effect for definite. Vampire's LMG with limb damage and bonus critical charge. Now, limb damage isn't particularly what I would want on this weapon, nor is the critical charge. Vampire's very good effect on this weapon, but yeah, I just feel like it's lacking some oomph, so it is pretty much just Scrip, unfortunately. Medic's snub-nosed pistol with explodes and 1 perception. Now, 1 perception is oddly effective on these because it increases your accuracy. Bullets explode, decent effect, but the Medic's on there just makes it very much Scrip in my eyes. So yeah, that is going to go back in the bin. Exterminator salvaged Assaultron head with limb damage and damage resistance while reloading. Now, when it comes to Exterminators, it is absolute pants, and I don't want it on a weapon like this, because this is just a trash weapon. It's absolutely butt farts. I don't like it, and I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Zealot's Alien Blaster with last shot and bonus crit charge. Zealot's, you know, not the best of effects to have on any weapon, in my opinion. Last shot, certainly not the best effect on this weapon when it has 42 capacity, and the critical charge. The critical charge is actually a decent effect on this, but no, it's unfortunately Scrippity Scrip. 2-shot LMG with last shot and 90% reduced weight. Oh, why couldn't I have explosive in that middle slot? It would have been great. I would have loved it. So yeah, 2-shot, not the best main effect to have on any weapon. Last shot on a weapon with such a high capacity is just pointless, and the reduced weight is decent. Like, reduced weight's always decent on heavy weapons, but overall, yeah, 100% Scrip. That middle effect just turned it into Scrip, which is unfortunate because it could have been so good if it was explosive. Gormon's Tesla rifle with limb damage and resistance while reloading. Gormon's is one of those effects that I feel needs a massive buff. 24% makes no sense. It should at least be 50%. Limb damage is actually decent on this weapon because it arcs and does all of this stuff. It can actually be a really good delimbing weapon for like hordes of enemies. And resistance while reloading, like reload speed's definitely that best last effect on there. Sadly, that would be Scrip. Stalker's Pipe Pistol, weapon speed, and movement speed while aiming. Unfortunately, this is 100% Scrip. Stalker's ruins any weapon that I come across as far as I'm concerned. The weapon speed on here is decent because it is an automatic potential weapon, but yeah, no, it's just Scrip. There's no point talking about it. It is just absolute butt farts. Gormon's again on a 10mm pistol with bash damage and weight reduction. The only good effect on there is the weight reduction, sadly, because it isn't going to take very much room in my inventory. Not a good pistol at all. You need those good secondary effects to make them incredibly viable. Bloody Gatling laser with VATS hit chance and 90% reduced weight. Bloody, decent effect. VATS hit chance? What the... Like, look at the AP cost on this baby. It is 30. Now, if you're using a build to do that, you might be able to get some use out of it. I want comments down below. What do you guys think? I won't Scrip it until I get people saying if somebody wants it, they can have it. That's flat out what I'm going to say. If somebody wants it, they can have it. But yeah, it's one of those weapons that I don't think it's very good in VATS. I could be wrong though. Quad short flamer with bash damage and reload speed. If it wasn't for the bash damage, this would actually be something that you could just pop on a character and flame forever. Look at the freaking capacity on this thing. It's dumb. It's dumb. It is what it is, but it's dumb. Maybe not worth Scripping. I really don't know. I could, because it's missing that secondary good effect, I just kind of don't want to keep it. But, you know, somebody could say that they want it. You never know. Hunter's Broadsider with bash damage and 1%. You're getting a lot of bash damage. Everything about this one is bad. Everything about it is Scrip. I'm not going to even talk about that. Gormon's short laser pistol with action points with each kill and damage resistance while aiming. Again, Gormon's just not an effect that I really want on weapons because it's just not up to snuff. Mutants is the baseline of basic damage perks I want on a weapon, because at least mutants is almost always applicable and is just constant. This needs increased to 50%. I'll keep saying it. There's so many weapon effects that need a rework. Suppressors the dragon with critical damage and one agility. Depressors the dragon. Depressors the shragon. I hate dragons. I hate freaking pipe weapons. Pipe weapons? Black powder weapons. Absolute trash. Everything about this, dude, no. Anti-armor Gauss rifle with weapon speed and resistance while aiming. This one's not bad. Great. I don't know. If you're gonna charge this thing, you know, weapon speed is not the best. Like damage while aiming or crit would be your best options, because it depends on whether you're, you know, a manual aimer or a VATSer. I suppose it's an okay weapon. It's something I could give away. It's not perfect. It's not the best, but it's interesting. Mutant's missile launcher with limb damage and resistance while aiming. Like, rocket launchers are very, very weak in this game. I just don't know why they're... Like, there's a lot of weapons that need fixed. Those effects were just not great. Stalker's light machine gun, everything about this is just nightmare fuel. Ugh. Look at the AP cost on that thing as well. 50. Jesus Christ. Everything about this is just bad. Stalker's light machine gun with VATS hit chance and critical charge. No, just no, nothing about it made me happy. Now, we are pretty much just under our goal, but what I'm going to do I'm going to do one last item, and I'll probably regret it. Yeah, I regretted that. Mutant Slayer's 50 cal with bullets explode for area damage and reload speed. One effect off from being a god roll. Unfortunately, it is not. I suppose this is a good weapon for clearing out West Tech and for somebody that's, you know, a fresh 45 leveling around, but it's just not. It's not it. It's not it for me. Now, for our first pick, I'm going to go with the bloody Gatling laser with VATS hit chance and 90% reduced weight. For a basic heavy bloody build, this is going to do a lot of damage. This already has great fire rate. It has some great stats on there. The 90% reduced weight makes it, you know, something you just chuck in your storage. The only poor effect on there is that VATS hit chance. Though I do know a lot of people are trying to use heavy weapons in VATS more recently, and I know somebody has said to me in the past that they use it with a crit build and they love it. If people are interested in it, it's up for, you know, chance for somebody to get, but I want some opinions on it. I personally don't think it's particularly great with VATS, but that's just me. Maybe I'm missing something, you know, enlighten me. But that's why it's today's first pick, because it is a decent weapon, even without that secondary effect of faster fiery or damage while aiming. Now, our next pick is going to be the Vampire Pipe Pistol with replenish action points and critical charge. And the reason for it is simple. It is a daily driver. It is a weapon that you can use to consistently pop the heads of weaker enemies and just kind of go about your daily business. It's not going to kill gods. It can kill gods. Like, any weapon can kill anything. But this is a weapon that you use typically just to, you know, bum around and kill random enemies. It is going to do what it needs to do. And pipe pistols don't get enough credit for how decent they actually are. You just need to mod them right. And our top pick today is going to be the Bloodied Submachine Gun with weapon speed and the invisibility when hitting the target. Now, all these effects are useful on this weapon. You can use this silenced. It is a decent little weapon. It's not as good as the Elder's Mark. You will be better rolling an Elder's Mark than this, but this is certainly something that would get somebody a good start on a Bloodied build, because it's going to do decent damage and you're going to point it at things and kill them. Granted, not the best weapon in the game, but I do think that most weapons can be used in most situations and you get away with, you know, decent damage. And what I will say is pretty much all three of the weapons tonight can be up for grabs if people do want them. Definitely leave that down in the comments. Join our Discord. We've got a section in there where I have all these giveaways and I'm going to put these into that pile, as well as maybe some other stuff that's in the stuff we found today, just so that we have things that people can take if they would like. But we are on PC, remember that. So that was today's video, guys. Now, obviously with Murgs, you win some and you lose some. We got some decent little picks there. Nothing I was looking for in particular, but that's the kind of point of me doing this, is that I'm not always sure what I'm looking for, and until I find it, sometimes I don't know what I'm wanting. Either way, guys, if you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland. Feeling the heat, I'm taking again, we'll brain poker with the devil. In shadows we ramble, cards on the table. The stakes run high, a twisted